Okay. Uh, oh, it, sometimes it's really weird. Normally, when I'm doing a video and it's to something preposterously stupid, I really want to laugh and I want to capture the laugh on video. But it doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. But with this one, I want to laugh so much I can barely get my words out. So, serious face. Oh, it's so hard. Yokeup says atheists don't exist. And his wife says atheists don't exist. His happy, bouncy, joyous wife with such a miserable face says atheists don't exist. I mean, it was English, wasn't it? Yeah, it was English. I don't know if you realise this, but what you've just said is that atheists are infinitely brave. Sorry? You disagree? No, let me explain. You say atheists don't exist. So that means that I believe in God. Now, do prepare your Christian sensibilities. I'm about to use the F word. Okay, I believe in God then. That's what you're saying. So when I turn my face to the heavens and address God, who is all-knowing and presumably present in this room, when I say, fuck you and your bearded son, I believe that God just heard me. So I've just essentially signed up for infinite agony by going like that to God. You can't have it both ways, Yokeup. Either I don't believe there's a God, or I have the courage, along with all my atheist friends, to stand up to God, whom I believe in. You can't have it both ways. It's one of the two things. We either don't believe it, or we're infinitely brave. Now, why do I say infinitely brave? That's because when I think of courage, I think of an American actor called Audie Murphy. I'm not sure in modern times there's been a man who displayed more courage than Audie Murphy. And he risked his life time after time after time when others were hiding in ditches because of the hot lead that was coming their way. And Audie Murphy was up on his feet, spraying the lead back. I'm not sure, but I think he probably got a Purple Heart. He might even got two. He was an astoundingly brave man. But when you think about it, all he was risking was having his head blown off. He was risking death. If he was a Christian, he wasn't even risking that. He was taking a shortcut to the clouds and to a rather more pleasant existence, if he was religious. I don't know if he was. But at the very least, at the very most, he was risking death. But he was incredibly brave. However, when we atheists stand up to the oven-stoking God that you believe in, we're risking eternal agony. Eternal. Infinite. We are infinitely brave. We are infinitely braver than Audie Murphy if we believe in God. So, Thank you, Mr. and Mrs. Yokeup, for the compliment. You can't have it both ways. We're either infinitely brave because we believe in God and we deny Scripture and stand up to God and occasionally insult God, or we simply don't believe. Now that's the truth of it. We're not infinitely brave. We just don't think there's anything to fear. To us, there is nothing to fear. It's preposterous to live with that level of fear. And speaking about fear, what's with the firearms, dude? You like the smell of cordite that much? I don't think so. You like the kick of the weapon in your hands? I don't think so. You like being able to hit a target? That'd be quite nice. I've done it myself. But no, it's fear. It's why you believe, really. The carrying of those weapons, I presume you keep them handy in case you see some wrongdoing, because you just love to have a righteous reason to blow somebody's head off. I do hope God never tells you that it's time to get that baby out and show people what you can do. I don't think so. Tommy from the Bronx says he knows you and he likes you, and that carries some weight with me, assuming that Tommy from the Bronx is a good judge of character, which, judging from some of the friends he's got, I'm not so sure. But Tommy, please, I'm not boxing you, mate. You'd need a titanium cage around the ring to keep me in there with you. And I like you, but there's something about Yokeup I don't like. There's something creepy about him to me. I'm sorry. I don't like the way he talks to his wife. I don't like the way he... Well, I've never liked a single video he's done. I've seen some redeeming qualities in Jesus Freak. For a moment, I thought I saw some redeeming qualities in Gear Up, although I sent him a nice email telling him that I didn't hate him, but I think I do now because of some of his recent stuff. They say hate the sin and not the sinner. Well, we hate the lunacy, not the lunatic. But I am prepared to make exceptions where people are trying to scare people. That's it in a nutshell. I could go on for 20 minutes about what they're really trying to do, but essentially what they're trying to do is scare people. And there's nothing to fear. Even if the universe has a creator, he's not going to be as petty as the idiot God in the holy bubble. It's madness, and it can't be good for us. Madness can't be a good thing. So I'll sign out now with the quotation that was ringing through my mind as I was watching Yokeup's video. And it's a quote by a man who, when compared to Yokeup and his like, is a genius. And the quote goes something like this: "Stupid is as stupid does."